So I went to my primary care on numerous occasions and kept complaining. I says, look, you're telling me I got a clean bill of health. I'm falling down. I'm not being able to walk. It's taking all my strength just to move. And then finally I had an incident where I fell and I really hurt myself. I cut my arm open, smashed my cell phone in half. And at that particular time, Tom, I found it difficult to get up. I couldn't pick myself right up. So that really, in a way, scared me. The first symptoms that I was exposed to that were not normal, Tom, and I picked up on right away, was a tingling and numbness. And it actually started in the lower extremities of my legs, meaning down by the soles of my feet. And it's almost like over the months, I could feel it progress up, up, and up, as if it was like building itself up from my feet to my bowel area. Take your garden hose, and you turn it on, it goes good, but step on it, and it's gonna slow the flow. Well, the same thing happens with your nerves and such when the blood starts getting restricted because of pressure built up in your spine. And that was what was happening. But see, that tingling, now your common sense pretty much tells you that's what it was starting, but it just got worse and worse and going undetected. It ended up entering to the height of about my belly button. They came through the spine and they saw it because they wanted to make sure they were able to go in to physically see it. And then they came back out. Then about a day or two later, they said, Glenn, we're gonna try to do it through the angioscope hole. Go back up in, it'll be the less invasive. And I says, all right, let's give it a shot. So they did, but they weren't pleased. After the operation, they even knew. They come right to my room and they said, Glenn, it didn't go the way we planned, but we're not gonna give up. We're gonna do it another way, don't you worry. And I was depressed, I'm not gonna lie to you. I got depressed after the second operation. Finally, this one nurse says to me, Glenn, you're bummed out. She says, they'll do what they can do, and you think you got it bad. There's other people in here a lot worse than you. And I says, I know. And she goes, listen, you get ready here, and I'm gonna put you in a wheelchair, take you somewhere, she says. Children's Hospital at Dartmouth is called, and it's strictly for the needy children that are really not all that well off, and to see the parents and children, and makes you look at life different. So I went through the operation, and next thing I know, I'm walking. So Dr. Eskey and Erkmen, in my opinion, are miracle workers. I couldn't believe it, I have some issues, but I'm getting by with them. And, I'm walking. That means a lot to me. I came in not knowing if I'd be able to walk or not. And I think it would have mattered to anybody, I'm not stuck home now, you know what I mean? Even being able to just go to my sons where they work and spend time with them and, enjoy life for what I got left with them, And they're fantastic. They bring me to lunch all the time, They call me the Inspector General. I stick around their shop and pick apart everything. Being a local boy my whole life, been in New Hampshire my whole life, I knew Boston was the place to go. Everybody goes, Boston's the place to go, but I'll tell you what, I'm coming to Dartmouth, Hitchcock, I don't care. I am highly impressed with this facility.